Hello everybody, my name is Janaya Toye and this is my channel where I talk about whatever I want. It's been a while since I've done that intro. Hi guys! It's been forever. How have you guys been? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Oh boy, I'm really getting back into this YouTube thing. Alright, so, first things first, where have I been? What have I been doing? Well, today it is raining. Don't know if you can tell. There's splats on the window. There's, oh well. Basically, where have I been? I've been busking, same as usual. I got myself a job. Yes! I got myself a job. That'll get me through the winter months. So excited for that. So I got myself a job. It's just a retail, nothing fancy, but it is a lot of fun. I've met some great people, having a lot of fun with that. Yeah. And what else have I done? Oh yeah, I have been planning my next trip, which, hey, I wanna be out of the country by the time I'm 20. Whether that, because my goal for when I turn 19, right, was I don't want to be in Norwich or Norfolk, and I achieved that. I was in Skegness for my 19th birthday. You guys saw it in the video here somewhere. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. But by the time I'm 20, I'm getting progressively bigger, right? I want to not be in England. So whether that means being in Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, because I don't need a passport to go to those. I am trying to get my passport sorted. That's another thing, yeah. But whether it's in one of those or actually overseas, where I really want to go overseas, I'm not fussed. I would prefer to be overseas, but I will accept being on the British Isles if I have to. As long as I'm not in England, because I'm getting progressively bigger with my goals. And speaking of goals, it's important that I have them. And I thought, I'll share those goals with you guys, and hopefully I can achieve them. They might change because, I'm only 19, like I say. And obviously, life happens, goals change, but at the moment, my goal is to own a home by the time I'm 30. Now, you might be thinking, Janaya, you're English. It's never going to happen. Well, that's the thing. I don't want to own a home in England. If that wasn't obvious already, I don't want to own a home in England. I don't want to live in England for the rest of my life. I was born and bred in Norwich, born and raised here. Apart from my trip, I've barely left. So, where do I want to go? You may be, it's a fair question to wonder about. Where do I want to go? Well, I really want to visit Sweden because, if you didn't know, the only time I've ever been abroad, the only time, was to go to Sweden with the orchestra, and they paid for the whole thing. Systema in Norwich, boobity boop, video there. Yeah, so I'm hoping to go back to Sweden because I loved it there. And I either want to go to university or I want to get a job over there. Now, how do I hope to achieve those? Well, I'm not sure if I'll do this yet, but I'm thinking I'll make a second channel, which is basically, hey, here's me practicing. I'm awkward and terrible at these pieces, but I'm slowly, progressively getting better. Because, hang on a moment, be right back, I'll edit this bit out. Because I have just gotten, it's flipped on there, but my violin grade 7. Now, I know I need to be grade 8 to go to university, so we're working towards that. How am I working towards that? I'm thinking of making a second channel, which is basically I practice my grade 7 pieces. What am I playing for my grade 7 pieces? Well, glad you asked. So I'm thinking for list A, because the way that violin grades work is you've got list A, B and C. And in each list you've got 3 pieces that you can choose from. There are extended pieces that you can, look at the full list, but in the ABRSM books it gives you 3 pieces per list, right? Little pun there, list. But yeah, so For list A, I'm playing Gig Partition number 3 in E by Bach. I found a beautiful version of it by Hilary Hahn. I'm also going to make a playlist which I'll leave up there somewhere. Let me just there. There we go. And list B, I am going to be playing Vocalized by Rachmaninoff. Gorgeous piece, I'm telling you. It sounds like something from a Ghibli movie. It hit me in the heartstrings. I'm sorry, it was gorgeous. So I'm playing Vocalized by Rachmaninoff. Now, here's where I get to a bit of a problem, right? The C pieces. I don't want to be having to do, like, page flicks, and I also don't want to be having to play Gopak, which looks very difficult. So, for the moment, I've got a piece called The Egrets Have Landed, which is kind of a joke piece, but it's also very awkward and very high up. And my violin has a beautiful range, but the high end isn't as good as the low end on my violin. So I'm thinking instead I might just go for what was it? Yeah, Gardel Por una Cabenza, arrangement by Britell. That may mean nothing to you, but you will know the piece. You know it. Everyone knows it, but no one knows it by name. It's one of those pieces that everyone knows, but no one knows by name. Prime example, you know that piece by Mozart? Drum, dum, 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 dum. Drum, dum, 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 dum. Right? Everyone knows that piece. No one knows what it's called. Well, I mean, classical musicians do, and I have conveniently forgotten the name of it. Oh, wow, I'm a great classical musician, I swear. But yeah, no, so the C piece that I'm playing, Por una Cabenza, is the dum dum dum. Da 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 dum 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 dum. It's very dramatic, and everyone's heard it, right? If I were to play you the proper piece, you would know it, right? At the moment, I'm terrible at all of this. Well, not really. I mean, I can just about do the first page of the Gig by Bach. I can just about do the first page of that. And when it comes to the Vocalize, again, I can do the first page. So it's not like I can't play these pieces. I mean, they're actually not that hard. I say that. I say that now. Well, I mean, the first pages of them aren't too difficult. I think the second pages is where it's going to get a bit shaky. But yeah. And as for the scales, arpeggios, dominant and diminished sevenths, and the chromatic and double stop scales, haha, like anyone knows what that means if you're not a classical musician. Basically all the theory part of the playing. It's difficult. I have to do 3 octaves. So yeah, that's da da da, and then all the way up here. So yeah, so normally you hold a violin like this, then that's about 3rd position, 5th, and then literally my thumb was like that this morning while I was practicing, so not easy. But yeah, so, oh, also if you're wondering why I'm not at work right now, I'm on late shift today, so yeah. But I've been practicing my violin, I've been, also, I've been teaching. Yeah, I've got myself a student. My dad's also trying to find me another student because his next door neighbour wants to start learning violin. So that might fall through, but also it might work. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so I've got a job. I'm teaching violin, and the current student who I've got, her mum, who lives across the road from me, right? The whole family lives across the road from me. Her mum's got a friend in Sweden, and so that's one route I can use to achieve my dreams of buying a house in the middle of nowhere and living like a Disney princess in the countryside of Sweden. And also I'm doing obviously the academic route, but that's kind of put a damper on because of the whole, disease or virus that shall not be named, because everything's online now. And I don't want it to be an online course if I'm going to be going to university for something. I want it to, if I'm paying money for something, I want to actually go there, But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with things. Is I'm working hard on my violin. I'm working hard because I've got a job now. It's minimum wage, 5 hours a day, 5 days a week currently. But my contract is 25 hours. I'm with the Kickstart contract, so, it's not bad. I actually don't mind it. But it's like, why is minimum wage like £6.50 something an hour? It's not fair. But, oh well, life isn't fair. Gotta just work in the bounds of what we got. Also, I found this little thing, and I'm like, hey, it's nearly Halloween. So I thought, it's cute. I'm trying to keep my spirits up because at the moment, I don't like being, don't know if you could tell, but I don't like being stuck in one place. I don't. So it's kind of awkward, but yeah. I'm trying to keep my spirits up. I've been cooking a bit. I've been, having my own little space. I've been trying to work something out for myself in terms of a future. I think at the moment, for a 19-year-old, I think I'm doing alright, I think I'm doing alright. Hey, I'm doing alright. But yeah, I might create a second channel just to show you how strenuous, tiring and annoying the process of practicing these are. Because, hey, I like making fun of myself. But yeah, no, so if you like this video and you want to support my goals, leave a like in the comment section below. I will also be trying to focus a little bit on YouTube if I get the time. So yeah, leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me, any advice you have for me, leave it down there. I need all the advice I can get. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video sometime, I don't know when. And yeah, bye YouTube!